Dezhi.
Actually, I meant to ask Ms. Kaga this question about the accessibility of humanitarian aids in Gaza. She said last time in the stakeout that the aim is mid-July, that the UN staffers would get visa for Rafah. But now we neither see the reopening of Rafah border crossing nor the visas. Does that mean that these two things are coordinated? And the second, she also mentioned about Cyprus process. As we understand, the short-lived U.S. peer has gone. So how would that mechanism now work?
Well, on the Cyprus, the link is also to the port of Ashdod. So that's the answer. That's the answer.
So will those humanitarian aids be inspected again before entering?
I think I'll try to get you the answer.
Yeah, see, that's why I want to ask
No,
Ms.
I understand.
Yeah, okay,
there were
go
time
ahead.
constraints and so on. There's been no significant improvement on the issue of visas for the UN community as a whole. As you know, Rafah remains closed. Whether those things are coordinated, that's a question to the people who are either holding visa stamps in their hands or have the keys to the Rafah crossing. We have neither. So that's not a question for us. We're just kind of dealing with the impact of the continued closure of Rafah and dealing with the continuing challenges around the visa issue.
Okay. Second, even though we heard de-escalation, everybody's urge for de-escalation for several months already, still there was major escalation, especially in the northern Israel northern border with Lebanon. We saw the attack, and we also heard the spat between Turkiye and Turkiye and Israel on what President Erdogan said. How much does the Secretary General worry about the current situation now, and has he ever contacted anyone in the region?
He worries about it quite a lot, as you can tell from the statements that we've made and what he said publicly. He has been in contacts with various people in the region. His envoys have been in contact with people in the region. We need to see a de-escalation of what we euphemistically would call kinetic activities, which is firing back and forth, and a de-escalation in rhetoric that we have seen from all sides, because rhetoric can lead to real-life devastating consequences.
Can you give us one example who the high-end officials that the Secretary General has been talked to recently in the region?
I'm not going to go into the details of his calls at this point. No props allowed.
Give him a microphone.
Yeah.